welcome back to Michelle vs. the Scale. I'm Michelle and today I'm going to be going through all the things that I'm packing for surgery day. First up, I had to think about what I was going to actually pack everything in because we're in the middle of a pandemic and unfortunately because of that we aren't allowed to have our support person come to hospital with us. So I will be dropped at the door and picked up from the door of the hospital 3 days later. So I didn't want to be carrying anything. So I decided that I was going to take my trolley bag. No lifting required. If you are fortunate not to be having to go through all this in the middle of a pandemic, you could probably just take a bag, a backpack, a duffel bag, something like that, and have your support person carry it for you. So the first thing I'm going to pack into my bag is some clothes. So there'll be the clothes that I plan to wear when I leave the hospital, which will generally be loose, floaty clothing because you're going to have incisions on your stomach that you don't want pressed on. I do plan on either packing a sundress type thing or some very loose, baggy loungewear type trousers and a floaty t-shirt. I'll also be packing some pajamas. Now I haven't actually decided completely whether I'm going to go with tops and a pant or nightie yet, but that will be something I decide closer on the time based on the weather. Although hospitals do tend to run cold, I find, so I probably will end up going with the pants and top combo. Again, that will be loose, nothing constrictive because of those incisions. I will also be taking a very light dressing gown that I absolutely love. It has big, nice open sleeves, so I can probably get my IV line through without having to get unplugged. But again, that will be something that I find out once I'm at the hospital. In addition to those, I will be having my surgery bralette crop top things. I did go over these on my other video about surgery prep. They have the zippers on the front, the zippers are covered on the inside, they're really comfortable, and these shouldn't hurt my incisions. Also have my wonderful Michelle slippers, and the other thing that I always sleep in is my silk sleep cap. Now I got this from a wonderful lady. She makes them by hand on a sewing machine. Out of recycled silk scarves. She gives them a new life. So the brand is called Do-Over. I will link the supplier down in the description, and this just helps keep my hair under control, especially when I sleep. So I'm going to insert a picture of without the cap morning, with the cap morning, and this is what it looks like when I wear it. I usually do tuck the little ties in under because I do find they tap on my nose in my sleep. While I'm in hospital, I'll probably be sleeping on my back a lot, so I won't notice it as much, but I love wearing this. It just makes my hair so much nicer, and it's something that I would recommend for people post-op as well. A lot of people do find that they have a lot of hair fall, and this helps your hair stop being damaged while you're asleep, so that may help with that a little. Obviously, you are going to experience hair fall. It's going to happen, but this might help in some small way. So the next stop is personal hygiene. So I'll be packing my standard toiletry bag that I have with shampoo, soap. Because I have sensitive skin, I have to use a particular type of soap, so that's why I'm taking it. Conditioner, toothbrush, toothpaste, all that sort of stuff that I would normally pack. But along with that, I will also be packing my facial moisturizer. As well as some skin moisturizer, because your skin does get very dried out in hospital. It's just the constant air conditioning, and a lot of us that are used to working from home now that aren't surviving in air conditioning anymore, my skin definitely notices it. The last time I was in hospital I got very dried out very quickly, and so it was one of the things on my list that I got my partner to bring with me, along with some lip balm. Because you'll get very dry lips. Now I particularly like the Burt's Bees. It's made out of beeswax. It doesn't have much of a flavour and it doesn't feel terrible on my lips like some of them do. but I just really like that one. But any one that works for you is fine. Chapstick, all that sort of thing. And definitely bring some deodorant. The other thing that I'll be bringing is a face cloth, because part of my just everyday routine that I do is I wash my face with water every morning if I'm not having a shower. And I believe that most people don't have a shower on the first day. They're just too tired. So we'll be continuing that routine anyway. The next thing is my medication. Now, it specifically says to bring all your medications in their original packaging. Don't just bring a sleeve, bring the whole packaging. So I have quite a few. So I'll be bringing all of those, as well as I take these quite regularly. There we go. I take one of these just about every night. It's a magnesium, lemon balm and verbena. And I just find that although it doesn't help me sleep more, it helps the quality sleep that I get is better. It also helps with my leg cramps that I get throughout the night. Next up we have food and drinks, and while that does sound a bit odd, my food, I'm going to be taking a couple of sample packets of the tasteless protein powder that I have chosen as for my post-surgery, just in case they don't have anything like this and then they need me to take some protein. Fortunately, when I was testing everything out, one of the sites had a nifty little 6-pack of these testers, so I bought a 6-pack. I've had a couple just to test them out and I really like them. I've sent one off to my sister, and I have a couple left for my hospital stay, and then I have obviously the big bags for post-surgery. And the other thing I'll be taking, because I take it everywhere with me, is my handy dandy water bottle. And then lastly, we're up to electronics and entertainment. So everyone recommends that you bring an extension cord and a multi-plug, because apparently there is only one plug and it's not right near the bed. So I will be bringing probably that multi-plug and an extension cord, as well as all my chargers for my phone and my tablet, so that I can watch things, surf the web. They have free Wi-Fi, so something to keep you entertained. If you don't have a tablet, bring a book, some magazines, something like that. I'll also be bringing my headphones, and these have a microphone on them, so I can make calls and not terribly disturb the other patients, even though you have your own room. So that's the end of my list. I hope it was helpful, and if you have any other suggestions, please write them down in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.